Explore 30 war films from World War I to the Middle East, showcasing the beauty and brutality of combat. Hear first-hand accounts from survivors and witness history unfold. Brace yourself for the raw realism of war movies, with Das Boot standing out for its authentic portrayal of submarine warfare using a life-sized replica of a Type 7 U-boat and meticulous attention to detail. 84 CMO Pick is a raw and realistic war film that provides a first-person view of a long-range reconnaissance patrol team in Vietnam. It focuses on the soldiers' daily struggles in navigating dangerous terrain and enemy territory, rather than grand battle scenes or dramatic storylines. The handheld camera adds immediacy and intimacy, but limits the narrative to the team's immediate experiences. The documentary Restrepo provides a raw look at modern warfare in Afghanistan. Journalists Junger and Hetherington spent a year embedded with soldiers, capturing their experiences with a fly-on-the-wall approach. Viewers witness intense firefights, harrowing patrols, and moments of downtime. Sergeant York is a classic American film that accurately portrays Alvin York's heroic capture of 132 German soldiers during World War I. However, some parts of his life are simplified for a more compelling story, and the film's focus on his heroics may overlook the complexities and politics of the war. Apocalypse Now, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, is a surreal exploration of the human psyche during the Vietnam War. Though not a traditional historical account, it powerfully depicts the war's chaotic and destructive nature and its psychological impact on soldiers, including paranoia, moral ambiguity, and existential crises. The Longest Day stands out from other war films by providing a wide view of the D-Day invasion, covering multiple locations and perspectives. It strives for accuracy by consulting veterans and historians, and draws heavily from Cornelius Ryan's well-researched book. The film depicts the chaotic paratrooper drop, beach assault, and the involvement of French resistance fighters. Oliver Stone's Platoon is an authentic war film, semi-autobiographical, following disillusioned recruit Chris Taylor in Vietnam. Well-developed characters offer insight into diverse backgrounds and motivations, portraying moral ambiguity and ethical challenges faced by soldiers, reflecting the war's complex impact on the American psyche. Hacksaw Ridge accurately portrays Desmond Doss's character, faith, and selflessness. Andrew Garfield's portrayal captures Doss's unwavering convictions despite ridicule. The film shows Doss's challenges as a conscientious objector and his life-threatening actions to save comrades. Some incidents were embellished, like the rescue of 75 soldiers happening over several days, not one heroic night. All Quiet on the Western Front is a poignant film adaptation of Eric Maria Remarque's novel about World War I. It depicts a young soldier's disillusionment with war and the brutal realities of trench warfare, earning acclaim for its unflinching portrayal of soldiers' psychological trauma and physical injuries. Come and See, directed by Elim Klimov, is a powerful Soviet war film that explores the horrors of World War II in occupied Belarus. With meticulous attention to detail and filming in war-torn villages, it immerses viewers in the experience. Known for its unflinching portrayal of German atrocities, including massacres and rapes, the film exposes the dark side of humanity in wartime. Letters from Iwo Jima, directed by Clint Eastwood, offers a haunting exploration of the Battle of Iwo Jima from the Japanese perspective, based on General Tadamichi Kuribayashi's letters. It serves as a companion piece to Flags of Our Fathers, providing a nuanced and humanizing portrayal of the Japanese forces and confronting the darker aspects of the conflict. 1917 is a standout war film with a unique, one-take, style and immersive technique, thanks to Roger Deakins' cinematography. The physical setting is meticulously designed to recreate the Western Front, with hauntingly accurate landscapes and attention to detail in set design, costumes, and props for historical accuracy. We Were Soldiers accurately portrays Lieutenant Colonel Hal Moore and his troops preparing for a fierce battle in Vietnam against North Vietnamese forces. The movie showcases the chaos and sacrifice of the Ia Drang battle, with the help of real-life consultants Hal Moore and Joseph Galloway. The filmmakers meticulously recreate the era's setting, costumes, and weapons for added realism. The film takes us to Paris Island for boot camp under Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, played by R. Lee Ermey. Then, we follow Private Joker into the chaos of the Tet Offensive in Vietnam. Ermey's real-life experience as a drill instructor brings authenticity to the intense portrayal of basic training. Lone Survivor, starring Mark Wahlberg, authentically portrays the ill-fated Operation Red Wings in Afghanistan. The actors underwent rigorous military training, and Luttrell served as a consultant. The film showcases the SEALs' physical and mental strength, their bond, and camaraderie in life-threatening situations. Jarhead accurately portrays Marine Sniper Swafford's Gulf War experiences, faithfully recreating training, deployment, and anticipation before Operation Desert Storm. The film effectively captures the waiting game and mounting tension of war, shedding light on soldiers' psychological strain in the harsh desert. Jarhead highlights this overlooked aspect of war. Dunkirk, directed by Christopher Nolan, masterfully blends personal survival tales with the historic World War II evacuation of 300,000 troops from Dunkirk. The film's precision captures vulnerability, fear, and intense aerial combat, while authentically portraying the civilian flotilla. This inspiring evacuation led to acts of bravery and unity as ordinary citizens launched a grassroots maritime rescue. Glory sheds light on the overlooked 54th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment, one of the first African-American units in the Civil War. With an impressive cast, the film pays tribute to their bravery. It accurately portrays the racial dynamics of the time, the soldiers' fight for equality, and the intense combat they faced, particularly at Fort Wagner. A Bridge Too Far is a cinematic retelling of Operation Market Garden, a daring Allied attempt to hasten the end of the war by capturing several bridges in the Netherlands, creating a pathway into Germany. It was a complex operation combining airborne forces and ground troops, but it ultimately failed, resulting in heavy casualties. Tora accurately portrays the Pearl Harbor attack, with thorough research and expert consultation. It authentically depicts the Japanese military's mindset and the American side's confusion and intelligence failures. The film exposes Pearl Harbor's mistakes and vulnerabilities, providing a detailed understanding of the attack's circumstances. Hamburger Hill, directed by John Irvin, depicts the intense battle for Hill 937 in the Vietnam War. It follows a squad of American soldiers from the 101st Airborne Division as they face the enemy, harsh terrain, and weather to capture the heavily fortified hill. The film portrays the brutal combat, high casualties, and personal lives of the soldiers. Enemy at the Gates is a film set during the Battle of Stalingrad, following Soviet sniper Vasily Zaitsev as he faces off against German sniper Major Erwin Koenig. While the film accurately portrays the atmosphere and conditions of the battle, it takes creative liberties with the facts, particularly in the depiction of the Zaitsev-Koenig rivalry. The Kill Team is a war drama that explores the dark side of military conduct in the Afghan War, based on true events. It follows a young soldier struggling with the horrifying actions of his platoon, faithfully depicting the real-life Maiwand district murders in Afghanistan in 2010. The film focuses on the protagonist's internal conflict as he grapples with his conscience and fear of repercussions. Saving Private Ryan is praised for its realistic depiction of war, particularly in the opening scene at Omaha Beach. Spielberg's use of handheld cameras and desaturated colors creates a raw, documentary-like feel that accurately captures the chaos and horror of the day. Veterans confirm its accuracy, but the plot is a fictionalized version loosely based on the Nyland brothers' story.